Hey, so I just wanted to share some quick thoughts now that I've finished my ride and just cooling down a little bit. Um, the day went really well. I really tried to keep my effort level low so I could sustain and not cause myself too much suffering on the ride. And I think that worked. I wasn't as fast as I probably could have gone, but that's okay. I got the ride done in pretty good time, so I'm pretty happy with that. Got to meet a lot of interesting people on the ride. Had a lot of conversations about cocaine syndrome, people who saw my jersey and asked what it was about. Some who were, as I mentioned, physicians. I talked to a woman who was a nurse, talked to somebody this morning. Nobody really knows what cocaine syndrome is. I didn't know what it was. The people who, the parents of children who get it often don't know what it is. So until the kid is diagnosed. So that's really one of the big challenges of cocaine syndrome and rare diseases, is that people don't know what it is. Clinicians don't know what it is. And so it's hard to get resources for it. And as I mentioned, there is no cure, there is no treatment, because it is such a rare disease. And so that's why it's so important to get the word out and have these conversations. If even just one person who has some capability to help learns about it and feels moved to help, that could make a big difference. So that's why we're out here raising this awareness, even if a lot of it feels like nothing's going to happen as a result. Actually, something could. It just takes one person. And I can't convince somebody to donate if they don't see, if they can't really resonate with it. But people resonate with children. They resonate with parents trying to save their children. People who know me are supporting me in these efforts. And so it's really a community-based grassroots effort to get this done. And it can be done because all it takes is to develop a cure through genetic therapy. The technology exists. It just needs to be funded. And the funding is the lifeblood of this. So if we can just get the funds raised, the cure can be developed. It's just getting the funds raised. And so that's why we're doing this. I'm really thankful for all the people who donated. I've been training since basically February for this ride, and especially in the last few months was kicking up my miles to get ready for this ride, and people really donated in support of it. And then even the people who donated in the last 48 hours, that was really motivating for me as I was riding and I saw the donations coming in. We were able to raise $4,172. We wanted to raise $10,000. The Riaan Research Initiative is going to keep this fundraiser open until we reach $10,000. So feel free to go to the link, riaanresearch.org/support, and donate for this, in support of this ride or just in support of the cause, until we get to $10,000. I hope I don't have to ride until we get to 10,000 because I'm tired, but I will ride. I'll do another ride for sure. So, so please go and donate. It is the lifeblood of what we're trying to do here, and it will make a difference if we can get this therapy developed. So thanks everybody for your support. Really appreciated it. I'm going to go and have some food and things and get kind of settled and recover. And we'll talk to you again soon.